Om Shanti. In the series of Beyond Questions, question number 12. Om Shanti. I have heard it from teachers that one should take bath after potty, toilet. Why? As long as one is constipated, no problem. The moment it is out, bathing sounds funny. None of the teachers have given any convincing answer. I feel it is like following one of the Bhakti Marg rituals. Just pour 2 mugs of water after potty. In what way you are getting cleaned and why head is not covered? Conveniently changing and understanding does not inspire to follow voluntarily. Can you please give explanation why it has to be followed as per Srimad? So the question is why one should take bath after toilet. That is the question. What is the answer? Is it something like Bhakti Marg ritual? Yes, Sagar Bhai. What is the answer for this? She is saying that probably this sister has come in Gyan very recently and she has been told by Brahmakumaris sisters you have to do this. So her is a very logical and critical mind. Actually one should be like this. One should have a very logical, very critical mind so that you analyze the things rather than just accepting like that. And later on after 10 years you think why I am doing this. I also don't know. Okay, that is also one way, but this is another way of logical thinking, critical analysis of everything. Don't accept anything as it is given to you. Analyze it, work it out. So what is the answer? Why you should take bath? This answer can be given in different ways for medical reasons, some psychological reasons, and mental reasons, psychological reasons, and some reasons according to the religions, different religions. First, most important thing is medical. So after taking bath, what happens? Medical side? Germs. You know, this hand per square inch, about 20 lakh germs are there after in that one who comes out of bathroom. If the hand is analyzed, about 20 lakh germs per square inch hand. So first is to ward off, to kill the germs. One is about germs, about bacteria, about whatever viruses, all germs you call it in general. So one is about germs. Second, about cleanliness. Dust. Okay, there is so much dust in the body, you can clean that. Then, hygiene, bad odor. Okay, the body has got bad odor. So, after toilet, after this bath is necessary because there are so many reasons for that. You feel this body, first part is of the body. Body is fresh. The pores of the bodies are open. Okay. You feel energetic. You feel lively. You feel your muscles get active. Okay. So, and germs, sepsis, this bacterial part, infection part. No, that will come to that. First, medical part. So, medical part is this. Second is the mental part. Means like your mind feels fresh, energetic. Okay. After bath, your mind feels fresh and energetic. That is the medical part. There is one more part to that. We can call it psychological. Just the thought that after taking bath, you feel fresh. Whether you feel fresh or not, whether the body is active or not, but it is a psychology that after doing this, you feel fresh. So that is a psychological part. All the laziness is driven off. All the sloth, you feel more energetic, active, and some dynamism comes in the body after. That is also psychological part. Third. Fourth part is the religious. This bathing is so much important in Indian cultures, in religions. Not only in Indian culture, but cultures all over the different world, different religion, Islamic traditions, and Christian traditions. If you study them, this has got such a great importance in India. For example, like they have in Kumbh Mela also, they take a dip, those holy dip. So that has got religious importance for bathing. Okay. So consider coming to religion, world religion, not in Brahmakumaris. According to world religion, what they say is there are 3 elements in the body: Rajas, Tamas, and Sattva. So after bathing, this Rajas element and Tamas element, that is washed off. And this Sattva element becomes predominant. So that happens. Aura of the body, otherwise there is a black aura. Black aura. After bathing, the aura changes. Fresh aura, new aura, white aura comes. So that is also one of the reasons for this. Another thing is coming to why Baba has told. Now see, most of the things Baba has told, we have not understood this knowledge fully, or exact logical answers cannot be given to many of the things Baba has told, because our understanding is very less. That's why it is his order. There must be some very deep philosophy behind it, though we don't know it. But there must be some deep philosophy. Like many things Baba has said, if you try to find in science, you may not get a very logical answer to that. Probably science has yet not reached this part of the religion. It's a very good saying in English that science has just scratched, man has just scratched the surface of science. Man has fully not understood science, and where the science ends, religion starts. Religion is a super science. So it's very difficult what things Baba is telling. It's not that always you can give logical answer to that. You can say this is a dictates of God. Just as for 5,000 years. It's very difficult to explain it. And for example, lust even. Nowadays so many things are there, but science still doesn't accept that. If you want a scientific answer for this, it's very difficult to say. Because even, for example, lust, Baba is saying it's the greatest enemy, it is the greatest corruption, it is the greatest thorn. You must give it up. But according to science, this is absolutely wrong. Celibacy is unnatural process. Many of the conclusions of the science, they are saying rather than to indulge in lust is good for health. That's the greatest. Because of the suppression of that, so many diseases are arising. That is what science has concluded at many places. So, most of the spiritual things, you can't just take the help of science for explanation. Who is saying this to you? It is not the question of just putting 2 mugs of water or like that. Even if you do that, it is the Shrimat, it is the order, it is the supreme ordinance that has come from the supreme authority. So when it comes from supreme authority, it has a very deeper significance. Probably our mind has not understood that. So the answer can be given on medical ground, on mental ground, on psychological ground, on religious ground, and fifth, what belief system? Yeah, that is comes in psychological. That is that we feel that it is good. That comes in that we have the belief that yes, after bathing I feel good. So that belief itself will make you feel good. So that is included in psychological part. And last is brahmakumaris, what Baba is saying. Baba has made rules and regulations. And these rules or regulations are very important. If you follow them, and you will start realizing its importance, its understanding, its significance. So that is the first question. Another is 13th question, number 13. I am in knowledge since my childhood. I have finished my Laukik education. I am having very bad experience of center. Baba says that you should not hold basket of service. I don't want to get married. I also like to do Baba's service. But whenever I go to do seva in center, every time I have bad experience. Many times I see how they behave with other sisters. When we are new in the center, they behave very nicely. And as the time passes, their behavior gets changed. I become disheartened. So now I don't have courage to stay in center. So now I have a question, what decision should I take? Please guide. See, this center life is a very different life. To stay at center is not a joke. To stay at center is all about learning, bending and dying. Sik sik chuk chuk marmar. You have to learn every moment, you have to bend every moment, and you have to die every moment. So this is not an ordinary thing. Now, before we answer this question, we need to understand many things. What is center exactly? To stay there as a surrendered person who is staying in the center, there are so many things that are attached to that. First of all, it is the greatest place of learning for you. For a Sister, that is the greatest place of learning in terms of life. You get to understand life there, what exactly it is. Second, you should be happy sometimes because all of your karmic accounts are with those souls who are Brahmins. So you don't have to search souls. There you are getting ready-made souls who will giving you all sorts of experiences so that your karmic accounts get settled. Another thing, that is the place where Baba has proposed, Baba has planned the greatest career for you in that atmosphere. That is the place, that is the university you have been given admission, hard knocks. Because after coming out through university, you will come out with flying colors with degrees in your hand. Because you have passed all those difficult and tough tests, which are so difficult. Half of the people have run away from passing those tests. Another, center is the place where your talents, your hidden aptitudes, they come out. They are sharpened. They are decorated all the more. That is the place where those things come out. And another thing is, you don't become perfect in favorable conditions. You have to be in the unfavorable condition. Adverse situation only you become perfect. You reach stage of perfection. It's adverse situation that make you perfect. Another thing, staying at center itself gives you extra marks. It's a life of, it is the highest life that is possible on this earth. Staying in Madhuban or staying in center, to lead such a life is one of the highest form of lives. Because which place this is? This is yajna. To stay there, depending totally on the divine providence, is the greatest form of life that is possible. So her question is, there are many souls there who disturb you. Now what to do? This is, Oakley, a sort of. Oakley is that pestle. There are different types of pestles in this surrendered BK sister life. In one of the classes, I think I had discussed it somewhere outside. What is that Oakley? What is that pestle? Where this? So first is this Madhuban is a Oakley. Second is center is a Oakley. The surrendered life is a Oakley. This public life is a Oakley. This is a public life is that pestle. Pestle and mortar. So we need to understand first of all that once you have entered this life, now don't think of any other option. That option as if never existed. When you have selected one, think that other never existed. Now go ahead in this only. One is this. Second, all these things will come. One should be prepared for at least the 7 different types of shocks you can call, or jerks you can call, or those thrashings you can call, beating you can call, or whatever. All those things will come to you. Mistrust, non-cooperation, insult, deception, opposition, criticism, everything will come. Allegations, false allegations. False allegations. People will say that you have done this, whilst you have not done it. However, you have to accept that. False allegations. False allegations are leveled against you. False allegation, mistrust. You are working for a long time. For 20 years, 10 years you are working, and one day I remember one brother had come to our place. He was staying somewhere. I don't know where. I don't remember. He said that I am staying somewhere from 15 years. And once I said that I want to go on leave for 10 days because somebody is sick. So my in charge told me, if you don't come back then, that was the question. So all things will come. Criticism will come, opposition will come, insult will come, mistrust will come, non-cooperation will come, false allegations would be leveled against you. All these things are quite common things. These are the things they will check you, test your vairag, test your surrendered level, test your spiritual caliber. Some of the obstructions will come from Laukik, some will come from body, some will come from administration, some will come from Madhuban, some will come from seniors, some will come from juniors, some will come from colleagues. Everybody is going to test you because they have determined that you have to become perfect. It is their determination to make you perfect. That's why they are doing that. They are conspiring for your perfection. How thankful you should be to them, because it is their pure desire that you should become perfect. So they don't want that you should miss anything. They don't want that you should be deprived of any insult. You should be insulted, because out of that insult, then only you will get to know how much Sthitāprajña yogi you have become. They are not going to praise you all the time because they think of you. They are deeply concerned about your perfection. It is their Shubha Bhavna. It is their deep, pure feeling and good wishes for you that they want you to become perfect anyhow. Though they themselves don't want to become perfect. They are so selfless. They are so selfless that they're out of their pure selflessness without any expectations. And if you do that, they will not like it, because they don't want you to become selfless. They want you to become selfish in this regard. So it is their selflessness, it is their pure desire, their Shubha Bhavana that you should become perfect, that you should tolerate all insults, all mistrust, all non-cooperation, all opposition, all criticism. So think in that manner, and this is the best people in the world. And how nice that our karmic accounts are getting settled just now. And the earlier they are settled, the better it is. The future life is better. Otherwise, if there are no karmic accounts, probably we are not doing good Purusharth. If a lot of karmic accounts are coming, you must know that I am in the right direction. So, even though you have what is bad and what is good experience, it's nothing like good or bad. This drama is perfectly planned. So, bad experience and they don't behave nicely. They don't behave nicely. Why we are expecting that they should behave nicely? First of all, the root cause of depression here is frustration here, or being disheartened, is that we have a lot of expectations from those sisters. Look at their own lives. They have lived a very much troubled life internally. A lot of struggle they had undergone, and after that they have reached. We are looking probably at one part. Suppose there is a center or retreat center. Now to make that center or that retreat center, that in charge sister had to struggle so much. She came in the youth of her life. At the age of 20, suppose that sister has come and now she has become 50. In these 30 years, how many struggles she has faced? That we are not seeing. What we are seeing is she did not speak nicely to me. Only one part. And we are totally forgetting her past, which is full of struggle, surrender, devotion, dedication for this yajna. So that is 95% is that. 5% that she has not been able to change one particular sanskar of speaking sweetly. She doesn't speak nicely. So probably you are focusing only on one thing. Still, I feel personally that one is to stay in center, another is to stay at home. Which is better? If you feel that staying at home, you can do better Purusharth, okay, you can go ahead with that. Some sisters, they stay at home, they do service, and they also cooperate in center. Even that path is good. But staying in center itself is the highest, and nothing can be compared to that. Because here you get to understand so many things. Here is the opportunity to do world service, because here you don't have to go out, people come to you. That is a center for world service. So that is also one of the advantages of that. So many new things you learn there. Outside also you can learn, but staying there, as I said, extra marks are there. If suppose even all other advantages are not there, but extra marks are always there for staying there. So what she says, I don't have the courage to stay. So if you don't have a courage to stay someplace, and if you stay, definitely your courage has increased then. If you determine that I have to stay, then your courage definitely will increase. Which decision I should take? Now, this question only she herself can answer. Where to stay? Actually, it is not the place, ultimately. It's your mindset. Where you want to stay. Where you want to stay, at home, in center, or this country, that country, or this place, that place. That is an immaterial thing. That is a decision, absolutely personal decision. You just sit with Bab Dada and with a very plain and clean intellect, and he will give you some touching what exactly you have to do. It shall be given unto you at that hour. That's what Jesus Christ said to his disciples. Don't ask me. It shall be given unto you. If you sit with a clean intellect, automatically a thought will arise as if some aeroplane is, as if some new thing is coming from space on this earth. Some aircraft. And through that aircraft, new thoughts will come. And they will help you and guide you. So this is absolutely a personal decision. But as regards bad experiences, as regards sisters are not talking well, you should take them as a blessing rather than thinking why these people are doing like this. Because this is the highest place of learning. This is the highest and the purest place created on this earth by Bab Dada. It is actually verily a madhuban in the world. So, again, you can, any other answer if you can think of. Yeah, because these are the different bad experiences. Actually, bad experiences help us more in life. You know, when you are happy, very much happy, overjoyed, you become extrovert. You start talking with people, enjoying this and that. And suppose you got some good mark or you got some award, how much extrovert you become. And suppose somebody insults you, you tend to become introvert. You become introvert. So just make use of that introversion, because introversion is so difficult to get otherwise. When you become sorrowful, make use of that sorrow, because that sorrow is so helpful. After a long time, sorrow has come. Just jump on that sorrow, ride on that sorrow and run. This is such a good opportunity that somebody has given you. You become introvert. You start thinking about yourself. So utilize that. Even this disheartened, this depression, utilize that depression to become introvert. Convert it into festival. So, these all experiences, who is getting all this? This is the same soul. This is the same soul, and these are the different layers. You have to accept all this. If suppose, this also shows in one way ego within. If suppose I am feeling bad because of somebody's thing, it means my ego is clashing with their ego. This is a sensitive, that is also showing a very sensitive nature. And in this path of knowledge, sensitive nature means death. You have to become inverted earthen pot. You have to become very hard, very strong. Without that, you can't continue on this path. Because there are thorns everywhere. This is forest of thorns, Baba has already said. And you say that nothing, only flowers should come to me. It's not possible. From morning till evening, people are sitting with thorns. You come and they will prick you. Because the name of this game is Forest of Thorns. Battlefield it is. And you expect that nobody should come and fight you. How it is possible? It is battlefield. It is hell. So all these things are going to happen. So think deeply, churn on all the things what has happened in life, and then decide. You yourself decide where you have to stay, here or there. That is absolutely a personal decision, where to stay.